What is up, nephew?
What's up?
Today is the day after Thanksgiving.
Yep.
You all juice wasted and gravy wasted?
Not too bad, honestly. No. I should have ate more.
You took it lightly this year? You didn't eat a lot?
I ate a good amount, but usually I go like crazy. Usually I have like 4 parties to go to because I have like I have split parents, and then Kate has her side of the family. Yeah. So usually I have like so much, but this time I ate at 2. No, I ate at 1. I only ate at my dad's, actually. Really? Yeah, and usually I eat at like 3 or 4. So
how'd your dad's turkey come out this year?
It was good. It was actually really good.
Was it?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I cooked 2 different styles of turkey this year. So I have a Weber Q3200. Have you ever seen one of those?
No, I don't think so.
No, it's like a family barbecue grill. It's a Weber. Uh-huh. It's a Weber Q3200. It's big enough to roast a whole turkey on there. It has like a roaster burner on there, and you just put a piece of foil and like a cooling rack on there. I roasted one on there, and I basted it with one of them. Yep, exactly.
Cool.
I basted it was like a 11-pound turkey, and I basted it with butter, so the skin was really, really crispy. And then I used a Weber Smoky Mountain 22-inch smoker to smoke another one. And that came out really good. The flavor was really good. I used cherry wood and actually just cherry wood to smoke it, but the skin wasn't as
really good.
Yeah, it was good. The skin was crispy, but it was more of like jerky. Crispy, like what you would normally get on a turkey, but the flavor inside the smoke definitely penetrated the turkey, and it was really moist. I injected that one with like a jalapeno butter. And then the one I put on the Weber Q3200, I put Creole seasoning in it. Yep. Except the 22-inch, it's gigantic.
It's bigger.
Yeah, I'll have to get some pictures and
it's right here
for you because I don't have any. Right. Oh, actually, I might have one I could send to you really quick, and you could. It's huge. Let's see.
Yeah, these are all 18. Oh, there's a 22. You can't really tell how big it is.
No, I'm on my MacBook right now, so I might be able to pull it off of my. I don't know how to get to my albums, my photos on my MacBook because I don't use it for that, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Let's see. And of course, I didn't sync it. So I don't have any of my photos from my iPhone on there. So never mind. We'll forget about that one. But it's really big. And I mean, it's so big that it has 2 racks, and I could put a turkey and a ham on there. But I made the ham in the oven. So it was a nice day. I didn't go anywhere. I ditched your dad's party. Told him I was going to get abducted by aliens. That was my excuse that I came up with.
Yeah.
So what do you know about Thanksgiving? Do you know what the holiday is about? And
I mean, it's pretty. I'm pretty sure what it's about is like kind of fake.
What do you mean?
Like, it's like supposed to be about like the Indians and the Pilgrims, right? Like,
correct.
Like the Indians, like helping out the Pilgrims, when really didn't the Pilgrims just like kind of screw over the Indians?
Well, it wasn't so much. Well, yeah, no, basically, yeah. So there were Native Americans that celebrated a harvest with them for 3 days. But Native Americans, not all. I don't know if all of them, but I know it's like a somber holiday for them because it's the coming of the Europeans. Basically, what happens within a few decades, 90% of the Native Americans that were near Plymouth were decimated by either murder or disease. because Europeans brought over smallpox and everything. So
Yeah.
it's pretty rough. It's been going on since 1621 is what they officially say it is, but in the 1500s they had their own Thanksgiving with the French colonists, with some Native Americans, and really, I mean, it's been off and on. Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, our presidents recognized Thanksgiving, but it wasn't until the Great Depression that Franklin Roosevelt kind of try to make it a full-on tradition where he picked the holiday and the year. During one of the years where we had a Great Depression, there were 5 weeks in that month of November, so he put it for the 4th week, Thanksgiving, to try to promote buying for the holiday season and everything. So that's where the Black Friday and stuff comes in. It actually didn't start till the 80s. They didn't officially make it Black Friday. Black Friday was a bad omen, but basically, Thanksgiving's got a bad name. And with our cancel culture nowadays, they would probably get rid of it if they had the chance.
If they knew what it actually meant, half the people don't. I mean, not what it meant, but what actually happened, I guess.
Yeah, well, the biggest thing is we get a day off, and most jobs pay you for that day off. And if not, you still get the day off to spend it with family and people you love.
Yeah.
And we don't have a lot of those positive holidays. Not trying to be racist here or be mean, but Black History Month, where we celebrate the people that helped with segregation and, those things. But a lot of those stories are negative. You hear a lot of negative stories about what happened to those people. So Thanksgiving's supposed to be a positive thing and the kickoff to the holidays, which is Christmas coming up, so.
Yep.
And Black Friday. I love Thanksgiving. Yeah, exactly. And Black Friday, which is interesting, it actually was in Philadelphia. They used to do it in Philadelphia only in the 60s. They would call it Black Friday. Basically, it was the crazy time when people were the traffic, when people were going home and buying for the holidays. And it wasn't until 1985 that Black Friday took off nationally. And I don't remember a year without there being Black Friday commercials or anything like that. So
I know. No, always. Yeah. I always, as a kid, participated with my parents. I would go to the store with them at 5 a.m. or whatever, 4 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you go this year?
No. Everything's online now. It's kind of different now.
Well,
even though they have Cyber Monday, Black Fridays and Cyber Monday is kind of the same thing now. Everyone just shops online.
So I didn't really participate in Black Friday. I worked for a couple of retailers where I had to work for Black Friday, and I mean, people would line up and they would go early. I think with COVID and all the changes that have happened, it is primarily online. I went one year with Angel and we got a bunch of stuff because they were pallets full of stuff. And this was at 2 p.m, the day after Thanksgiving. So it was kind of crazy. It was just a couple of years ago. Angel told me to go to Walmart today to pick up a TV. I'm going to show you what I picked up.
Oh, God.
It's not a TV. Let me see if I get that in the camera. It is a 25-piece Blackstone griddle toolkit. Okay, my camera needs to stop zooming in. It's got a hamburger spatula, 2 griddle spatulas, a rear grease gate, 2 serving trays, 6 scrub pads, grease liners, egg trays, squeeze bottles, tongs, and a scraper. And it only paid $39 for it, and it's $130 value. So
that's
I hope
legit.
she likes it when she's over there saying, I can't find ridiculousness on MTV. I'm going to say, yeah, because it's in that box over there. That's what I picked up. So
that's nice.
I don't try to celebrate, but hey, man, when there's a good deal, you're gonna get it. So do you know what Black Friday stands for then?
No, I don't. I just know the shopping side of it, I guess.
Well, it's still shopping it pertains to shopping, but retailers they stay in the red, which means they lose money all year long. And Black Friday is the start of when they're in the black, where they're actually making money. So that's why they call it Black Friday. That's how they're able to sell things at a lower cost, because it's a kickoff for the economy and retail stores and everything. So that's where
I didn't know
Friday
that.
comes. Yep. I was reading about it on the History Channel website. So
that's cool.
I really didn't know too much about it. I just thought it's been around forever, but really it hasn't. And now we have Cyber Monday or Cyber Week. You know.
Yeah. They
deals.
Yeah, I mean, I actually kind of miss like going to the store and doing it. I don't know, something about it. It was fun for me when I was younger. Like I liked like running to, so there'd be like a pellet out. We'd go to Walmart or whatever. There's like a pellet out, right? And then there'd be a pellet full of video games. So I just remember they would like tell everyone like get back, and people are all going crazy, and then they'll start unwrapping the pellet, and then they're like, all right, go, and then everyone just runs to the pellet. That was fun for me. I would just like go and start grabbing everything, like all the games. Yeah,
people actually died trying to get the deals.
So I know, that's insane. That's insane. Okay, I wouldn't go that far, but like Jesus.
Yeah, people were getting smashed in doors and everything.
Yeah, just like trampling them. Yeah, I don't think it's ever been that bad here. That's probably like big cities, I bet.
Oh yeah, that's
like New York and stuff.
Yeah. Here, I don't think, any of the retailers I worked at, I don't remember there being issues. People were pretty polite.
I've seen a couple fights. I do recall like a couple fights, but nothing like crazy. Like
really,
and that wasn't like that wasn't like all the time. Like I remember a couple from all the years that I went.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now everything's online a week early. They don't really do. There's a couple things. There's a 22-inch Blackstone griddle I wanted, an Adventure Ready. It's in orange. It's exclusive to Walmart, but I wasn't gonna walk in and like look for it. I figured there's a niche for that, so there's not going to be a lot of people buying it. But I just figured it'd be easier not to explain to Angel why there's another griddle in the house when I already have two here, and two in the storage, not even opened, that are still in the box.
Oh geez.
Yeah.
I want to that's one thing I want so bad is a Blackstone like a grill or whatever. Yeah. Because once I get a house, for sure I'll have one of those.
A 17-inch would be perfect for you right now.
Really?
Yeah, because you could take it out and put it on a picnic table and cook on it.
Yeah, that's true.
So might be a good little starter for you, huh?
Yeah.
When you get a house, are you going to get you a big one though?
Yeah, I want like a full giant one.
Well, don't be like your uncle and buy a bunch.
No, I won't.
Yeah. What's
I won't.
Is it a griddle, or do you want like a charcoal grill as well, or something different? Like, do you want to
start like a griddle? Yeah, like a griddle, probably. Yeah.
Have you used your dad's?
No, I've used. We made. Actually, no, I haven't used my dad's. We made. So like, I don't know if you guys know what hibachi is, but it's like Japanese style food. And it's like those restaurants that cook in front of you at your table. It's like that's what hibachi is. And we made like hibachi style fried rice and chicken and steak, I think, at Kate's parents' house. And that's what we made it on. Yeah. And then I love the smash burgers and,
Yeah. The one Josh uses at the gym, I gifted that to him a few years ago. It was another one of those.
I thought so.
Lot.
Yeah.
I had a lot of griddles, and it had never been used. I just seasoned it, and then I thought Josh in the gym probably needed one more than I needed the 5 I had.
Yeah.
So I think
we use it.
Yeah, I know you guys do. Juan tells me all the time. Your dad has 2 that I gave him. I think he has 2, right? Yeah, I gave him 2.
I think so. Yeah.
Your papa has like 5. Roger, your uncle Roger has 1 that I gave him.
Dang.
Your Uncle Roger has a
GoPro over
limited
here.
edition Blackstone griddle. So
Dang.
I gave him my limited edition. It was way too heavy. So I lived in a fourplex at the time and I had to carry it up like 6 stairs. Way too heavy for me to get it up and down. So I seasoned it and gave it to him.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure it's old rusty in the back now. So.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Did you cook anything for Thanksgiving? Did you make anything?
Yeah, me and Kate made scalloped potatoes for the first time because we had those in Texas and that was our first time having them and she loved them. Yeah. So we made those. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like make part. this roux. The hardest part
is the waiting, huh?
Probably. Yeah, it wasn't
like 40 minutes
bad.
In the oven.
Like an hour, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It takes a long time. That was definitely the hardest part.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Homemade scalloped potatoes are rough. I mean, they're easy, but the waiting is just, this sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, nothing was really too hard. Like we made the roux, and that's pretty easy. It takes a couple minutes, and then like putting it all together is pretty easy too. Just layer the potatoes and the roux and then the potatoes and so on.
Yeah. So helpful tip, since you like scalloped potatoes, when you slice them really thin, soak them in cold water for about 30 minutes. It'll get all the starches out of it. And then boil some water and parboil them is what they call it. It's like partially boiling. Parboil them for a few minutes and it'll get them tender. So when you throw them with your roux, the cook time is cut in half.
Oh, that makes sense. I did that. I've done that actually before, not for scalloped potatoes. I did that with just, I do it every time. I make oven roasted potatoes, just like normal, just pour some olive oil or like butter, like garlic butter on top or whatever.
Yeah.
And I usually do that for that, but I didn't think about doing it for the scalloped potatoes.
Yeah. You don't want to overboil them, but you just want to do it for a few minutes. It'll kind of just help the tenderness. So when I make fried potatoes, for breakfast, I'll parboil them after I soak them for a while. It makes it easy.
Really? You mean for fried potatoes?
Yeah. So I'll soak them in water, get all the starches out, and then I will parboil them for a little bit. So when you're cooking in big groups, it makes it go a lot faster. So it'll cut your cook time in half because all you're really doing is browning them and steaming them at the same time. So when you get a griddle, if you parboil them and then you throw them on the griddle, you're just it's quick. You can make everything all at once. I don't know if you remember that one Thanksgiving I cooked for you guys. I cooked everything all at once. That's how you do all that. You just kind of prep work is everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, I didn't know you wanted a griddle. Christmas is coming up, so you never know. Your uncle has a lot of griddles, and I could probably find one for you guys. So
I'll ask Santa.
Ask the fat white guy that's related to you and see what he could come up with.
I'll go with Pueblo Santa instead.
Yeah. Wish.com Santa.
Yeah. Wish.com Santa, yeah.
Yeah.
Wish.com and like culinary Santa.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's pretty cool. We had, let's see, Angel made the ham. I made the turkeys. I helped her with the ham, and then I made mashed potatoes. And again, that's simple. What I do with mashed potatoes, which I don't know if you've ever had them, but I know you've had mashed potatoes, but mine, I melt butter. I put milk and cream cheese in a pan and warm it, and then I pour it in my potatoes and mash it. So they're pretty good.
I loved homemade mashed potatoes. Yeah. So good. I like when there's still like chunks of potato in it. I know some people like it like really smooth, but I like it like pretty chunky.
Yeah, a lot of people put them through like a ricer or whatever they call it, where they mash it to make it creamy. I'm not one of them British snobs, so I'm not going to be putting creamy potatoes on a table. We're more rustic. I want those chunks of potato in there, and I want a little bit of the pill. So that's the best part. Yeah,
for sure. I agree.
What did you eat for dessert? Because I know you're a weirdo and you don't like pumpkin.
I don't like pumpkin. Yeah, I did. So I had uh so they only had pumpkin pie there. And I was like, dang, that sucks. So
They
I was
didn't
like,
do fruit
I have
salad or anything?
there was just pumpkin pie. I think there was like 3 pumpkin pies. But
Really?
yeah, I Kate had leftover Cold Stone in the freezer, so when I got home, I just ate her Cold Stone.
We had 3 pumpkin pies, and I think we're down to half of a pumpkin pie, and it was just Angel, myself, Rosie, and then 2 of her nephews and a niece. So I don't know who ate all the pumpkin, but it wasn't me. I'm on a diet. That's why there's still half a pumpkin pie still in the fridge.
That's why you spared a little bit.
Well, we ran out of whipped cream. That's why. I don't like pumpkin pie or any pie without whipped cream.
Yeah, you can't have pie without whipped cream.
Not at all.
Like whenever I eat pie, like no matter what pie it is, I definitely put like more whipped cream than pie. Like I cover the whole pie, not on top.
Yep.
I cover the sides. I basically bury it with whipped cream.
Yeah, it's the best, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you there. Did you watch anything, any television shows or movies over the weekend?
Over the weekend, let's see, yes, I watched a good movie that Kate showed me, and that's actually a good talking point. It's called Edge of Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure you've seen it.
I
don't know.
have seen it. It's not
I
bad.
liked it a lot. I was like surprised. Yeah, because well, I was expecting a normal like alien war movie, like
Yeah.
that's been done a million times. But then I was surprised that there was a twist on it because I don't know, more war movies get kind of predictable, I feel like. So
Yeah.
I liked how like how big of a twist it had with it.
Is this the one where he keeps dying? Is that the one? Yeah.
Yeah.
They were a lot of people wanted a sequel. I'm trying to look it up to see why we didn't get it.
I looked it up. It's actually in the works. So it's weird what happened. It literally never, so it was planned. Like they pretty much said they were doing a sequel.
Yeah.
But they could never get all the actors and actresses. They could never get their schedules to line up, especially because what's his name? Tom Cruise, right?
Yeah.
He was working on, what is that series that he was doing, that series of movies? What's it called? Like his big ones that he was that he just
Mission
finished.
Impossible ones?
Yeah, he just finished those. So people are thinking possibly they're gonna do it like now, like way later.
Yeah. Man, he's getting old, and the guy still does all his stunts and everything.
I know, that's crazy. That's
Edge of Tomorrow was a really good movie. I was wondering why there wasn't a sequel. That's why I was looking up.
Yeah, that's what I read.
What'd you think about the twist? We might as well ruin it. It came out in 2014, so
I know, right? Like
you might as well ruin it.
Okay.
The only one that you're gonna ruin it for are the 2 or 3 kids that watch this show.
I know, right? Yeah. Well, if you haven't seen it, real quick, we're about to do a spoiler.
Yeah.
So look at the description. I'll put past the spoiler. But if you haven't heard of the movie for some reason and you want to watch it, then skip past this part. I'll put it in the description. But I thought it was, I liked it. I thought it was pretty crazy. Honestly, I think it would have been more noble on the director's part to just end it like bad ending. You know what I mean? Like he blows up, they both die. Like they save the world, but they both died. Like that would have been the less safe route. Like the fans probably wouldn't be as happy, but like that would have been pretty cool if they went that route, because nobody does. That would have been way different than, everyone always wants the happy ending. But if they would have just been like, you know what, they're just going to save the world and die.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing I thought.
Those are the worst movies when you're watching it and you don't get that happy ending and you get all those unanswered questions. Like, what do you mean we don't know how it ends? Like, we don't know what happens with their life afterwards. Like, so I get what you're saying. It is a good movie. Yeah, it's one of Tom Cruise's better ones. He's made some dumb movies, but I mean, the guy's in the 70s, I think. And he's made
Is
some
he that
pretty good
old?
movies. Yeah. He's
He's
old.
in his 70s?
I think so. Look it up.
That's
I'm pretty
insane.
sure.
There's no way.
I'm
Let's
going
look it
to
up.
Wikipedia right now. Let's see what Tom Cruise's age. He was born in 1962, so he's like
He's
old.
61.
61, yeah. He's Grandma Pauline old. So when she watches this, she's going to get mad at you for calling him an old man.
I know they do watch these too. They actually do.
Yeah, she does. I know. She tells me.
Papa does too. He said he watched all of them.
Yeah. He's made some good movies over the years, and I was born in the 80s, so Papa, that's like golden era movies. Risky Business, Color of Money, Rain Man, Top Gun. Both Top Guns were good.
I didn't see
Good Man. Let's see. Jerry Maguire, Show Me the Money. That's pretty good. Those are good movies. Have you seen that?
Which one?
Jerry Maguire.
I don't know if I've seen the full movie ever. I feel like I've just seen like parts of it all the time.
Yeah, because it's one of the most quotable movies.
And it was so long ago if I did see it.
Yeah, so Edge of Tomorrow came out, and then he did the Jack Reacher movies, and then he did that really shitty The Mummy. Have you seen that?
No, I heard it was bad.
Netflix. I watched it this weekend. It is horrible. It is stupid. It is horrible. That single-handedly destroyed a genre, like a series of movies that were going to come out, like Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein. All those movies were going to come out just off of that, and it was horrible. Just because his name was in there, I think it did okay in the box office, but it was received pretty bad. The critical reception sucked. So,
dang.
Yeah, he was sexiest man alive in 1990. So,
really?
Yeah, and I remember when he jumped on Oprah's couch on one of her talk shows, on her talk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a weirdo. Any other movies you watched this weekend?
I don't think so. I think that was the only one.
So I watched The Mummy with Tom Cruise. I give that 5 snores. So the way I rate it is the worst is 5, the best is 0, because I stayed up. 5 snores. Yeah. I woke up about 4 times and said, shit, this isn't over yet. And then closed my eyes again. And then I watched Good Burger 2. Have you seen that yet? Or have you even seen the original?
No, I haven't even seen the original.
Oh, man, you're missing out. That's your dad's and my childhood, all that. Yeah. It's on Paramount Plus. It's like a teens Saturday Night Live variety show.
Oh, okay.
And they do a good burger movie. They did that many, many years ago, and then they did a sequel finally that premiered over the weekend. It sucked. So I'd give that 4 snores because I did get through the first 10 minutes of the movie. And then I watched The Naughty 9, which came out on the Disney Channel on Wednesday, and then it was out on Disney Plus. It's about 9 kids that are on the naughty list, so they go to steal their gifts out of the in the North Pole. It's stupid. There's so many plot holes, and even the kids couldn't watch it. They didn't sit through it, so it was a horrible movie. I give that a 5 star because that was stupid. And then I watched the Marvels movie with all the leads being women. And I'd give that 2 snores. I did stay awake, but the only thing that got me excited was the end credit scene. So are you planning on watching it?
I'll probably watch it eventually.
Okay, well, I don't want to ruin it for you if you don't want me to ruin it, but it's up to you.
I'll watch it. Watch it.
I won't ruin it for you. You watch it, and then we'll talk about it. I give it a 2 snore. So that's what I watched over the weekend. All right, it's not even a weekend, over the holiday or the Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Holiday, yeah.
Which one was your favorite out of all of them that you watched?
All of them? It would be the Marvel. Yeah. Just because I have popcorn, a margarita. Angel drank the whole thing. I didn't touch it, but popcorn and a margarita and a Sprite or Sierra Mist, whatever they have. And so I was pretty entertained sitting there can't go wrong when you have popcorn. So,
I know, right?
and now that our Tinseltown or Cinemark theaters have alcohol, and I'm old enough to buy it, I said, "Oh, let's get a margarita," even though I didn't drink it. So it was just cool to say I bought a margarita at a movie theater. I never thought I could do that. So
I know, right?
yeah, next time it'll be a White Claw. No, I'm kidding. But that's probably my favorite. It was entertaining. It was pretty funny. They had the classic Marvel jabs and comedic relief. It's not my cup of tea. It's more for like the next gen. So be like yours and for kids younger than you, I think.
Yeah, probably kids younger.
Yeah, for us old guys, it was kind of like. In fact, I don't even think there were any older people in that movie theater when we watched it besides Angel and I. And she's pretty old, so probably just us two. But that was my favorite. I've been stuck on a television show. Maybe we should do that. Let's segue into that because I've been watching a couple television shows. But you want to do like a favorite show for each streaming service?
Yeah, we could do that.
Let's start off with, hey, did you sign up for that month free of Apple TV?
No, I didn't do that yet. I forgot. I remember you said that to me.
Yeah, you got to do that because Apple TV Plus has great content on there with a lot of good shows. Ted Lasso is my favorite. It's awesome.
Ted Lasso.
So, yes, Ted Lasso. So that is an American sports comedy drama, basically based out in the UK, the United Kingdom. And it's Premier League soccer or football. And one of the creators is the main cast member. What's his name? Jason Sudeikis. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I don't know who that is.
He's hilarious. He's from Canada, from Kansas as a football coach, like regular football. And they hire him to go out to Europe basically and coach a Premier League. And it's like a horrible soccer team, but oh man, the character arcs are awesome. It's only 3 seasons long. I'm almost through the 3rd season now. Yeah, oh man, you should sign up for that free membership just to watch that. So that's my pick on there. Let's go Hulu. I know you watch Hulu.
I do, yeah.
What's your favorite
Hulu
show?
For me, I probably have 2. My all-time favorite on Hulu is Rick and Morty, because that's probably one of my all-time favorite shows in general. Mm-hmm. That's like amazing. It's a cartoon. It's like an adult cartoon, and it's pretty much just like this dude Rick. He's the smartest man in the universe, and he knows it. So he's just like, he doesn't really care what other people think. He doesn't care about anything because he knows that like how little it really matters. And they just like go on adventures and stuff. But he's really funny because he's like I don't know what the word is, really dry. Like he doesn't care. Yeah. Like he'll say whatever.
Like he's got Asperger's.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like a lot of humor.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
That originally came out on Adult Swim, right?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I think so.
Did it?
I'm pretty sure.
I've seen clips, a lot of clips of it, but I've never actually watched it. And the clips I watch are hilarious.
Yeah, it's good. It's legit. Like the story is set up really well. I was surprised watching all of it, like how deep it goes. Yeah. 6. The 6th one is the newest, and
almost dropped.
They're still making them. It's not over yet. Like it's ongoing still. I think season 7 comes out next year. I hope.
Is it?
Yeah, I hope so, because we're at a pothole or a cliffhanger right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I watch on Hulu. I watch Cheers. Have you ever heard of that show?
Cheers. That sounds familiar.
It's a sitcom that ran from 1982 to 1993. And it has 275 episodes. but it is hilarious. Yeah. It's basically based in a bar called Cheers, and the cast are all there. You know what I mean? Like, that's a good show. You'd probably laugh at some of it. You may not understand some of it, but you know.
Is it like The Office type humor, or like
it is? It predates The Office.
Okay, I love The Office.
I can't say that it's the start of sitcoms, but I could tell you it's probably the golden era of sitcoms. It was one of the best shows on there. It's on Hulu, Paramount, you know, it's on all of them, but I watch it on Hulu because the commercials are a little less than the rest of the streaming services. Yeah. I'm not a rich man, so I don't pay for the commercial free.
The premium, yeah. Yeah.
But that's pretty good. They're basically based out in the bar. And everybody, it stars Ted Danson, I think, through all of it. Yeah. And then Shelley Long is in it for most of the series. And then she leaves, and she just died. I can't remember her name. Kirstie Alley. She's at, you probably would know her as the Weight Watchers girl. Maybe not.
Yeah, I think I know who it is.
Yeah, she just died of cancer, but she was in that show. So it's a really good show, with a lot of dry comedic relief, which, again, you'll understand that. But yeah, that's probably a good one. What about Max, or formerly known as HBO Max?
Honestly, I don't really know what's on there. I don't have it. I'll have to.
I sent you my login info.
You did. I forgot about that. I know. I forgot.
Yeah. You're supposed to watch Rubber.
I know. I still got to do that.
Our 33 subscribers are going to be disappointed in you because you haven't
given your
review on Rubber. That's a movie I should have Papa watch. You'd probably be disappointed.
We're looking at some of the movies on here.
Yeah, they have good shows, good movies.
They have Rick and Morty on there too.
Yep.
Gee.
I have Rick and Morty in my watch list on HBO, but I haven't watched it yet.
You gotta watch it. You would like the humor in that a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it for sure. I just got to get through my other series I'm watching. True Blood is on HBO Max. That's an awesome vampire sci-fi horror series. They
have Jokers.
Yeah, they have a lot of DC stuff on there. So, what is John Cena playing in now? In DC, he's
what is he? What is his name? I can't remember.
From the Suicide Squad. He has his own television show now. Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. Yeah.
That is an awesome series. So, excuse my language, but I'm gonna partially quote him. But at the end of the first season, he's him and a couple of people save the world, and Aquaman and Wonder Woman and Superman all show up, and he's like, "Oh, thanks for fucking finally showing up." You know, and Aquaman says something like, "Do you need any help or whatever?" And he's all, "Why don't you go fuck a fish?" And Ezra Miller, the Flash, he's like, "Huh?" He goes, "It's a rumor." It's just hilarious because it doesn't abide by like all the traditional stuff you see in the series. It's raunchy, it's dry, it's pretty good. That's a good one.
I've heard good things about
Max has a little bit of everything, so I like 90 Day Fiance. Yeah.
90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, have you ever watched that?
No.
Oh man, you got to watch 90 Day Fiance. So the first season, they have a guy, everybody knows him as No Neck Guy. They you can look it up, and it literally has lists of what happened to No Neck Guy. You know,
it was like the common searches.
Yeah, his name is Ed. It's just crazy because he in the first season of 90 Day Fiance, he goes out to like the Philippines or wherever, and his girlfriend is like bathing him out of a bucket of water, and he's like, "What is that?" And it's a giant rat taking a bath next to him.
What the?
Yeah, so it's a pretty good series. I'm on season 5 right now. I love that television show. Angel thinks I'm crazy because I sit there and get like all into it. Like,
that's funny.
TV. Just leave him already. He's an asshole. But
That's great.
What about Netflix? I know you watch a lot of Netflix. Best series on Netflix.
Best series on Netflix. Oh, Breaking Bad. That's the best. That's the best series on Netflix, in my opinion.
That's good. That's a good show. A really good show.
It's a cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie that they made for that on Netflix?
See, I have it in my list, and I know I need to watch it, but I like knowing that there's still more to look forward to. Yeah, El Camino. So I'm like, I don't want to watch it because I want to know there's more. I like don't want to finish it because of how much I liked it.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
That's what I did at the last episode too.
Did you? You gotta watch Better Call Saul.
Yeah,
Sal.
I watched that.
Yeah, that's Better a spin-off to that. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's part of Breaking Bad too. Saul Goodman. It's I think it's before though. It's a little the part that I'm on is before, but I heard it gets to kind of during Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's like a crossover.
A bit of a prequel, and then they start crossing over a little bit.
El Camino, the movie, has 7.3 stars out of 10. That's what it's rated on.
I gotta watch it.
IMDb. Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I liked it a lot. It's nothing like the series. The series,
I know. That's what everyone says.
Yeah, the series is like The Sopranos. It's like an era-defining series. So,
yes,
HBO Max. Like I said, you have my login. You should watch The Sopranos as well, because there would be no Breaking Bad without The Sopranos. Definitely.
Really?
Yeah,
I'll watch it. I have to watch that because Breaking Bad, that might be my number one show. That might be my number one all-time favorite.
Or altogether?
No, all time. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. It's tough, but I loved it.
I'd have to say,
so cinematic too. Like the shots, just the way they do everything. Yeah, everything.
It's one of those series that starts off slow, but you could just tell the character arcs by the time you're done with the series. Like it's satisfying to watch it end. The way it ends,
It feels like you've known them too, like for half their lives. Like they really put you in the show.
It makes you want to go make your own meth and sell it, huh? No,
a little bit. No, I'm just kidding.
You go in the cabinet and add a little bit of water to your sugar and let it dry out on the counter. I remember the pixie stick days when we used to cut off one end of the pixie stick and then snort it in middle school.
Kids still do that. They still do that. Okay.
Yeah. There was a I won't say his name, but there's a kid in school that thought he was cool as fuck. Or shit. I mean, excuse me. Bad words. He snorted cinnamon and let him go into the emergency room. God. I don't know what was wrong with him, why he would do that. So but stupid. Yeah, we did pixie sticks, never that Kool-Aid, but not cinnamon.
I remember there were some kids in one of my classes that snorted nutmeg. So random. They were all dying. It was so funny.
That's horrible. What the hell?
Yeah. I don't even know. This kid's just in his desk and he reaches into his backpack and grabs some nutmeg and he's like, hey, you guys want to snort some of this? And we're like, what? What's wrong with you? And then, of course, a couple kids agree.
Yeah.
So, like, 3 of them, they snorted a bunch of nutmeg.
That's just, that's horrible. I don't know why kids do stuff like that. But you know what? They probably saw it. So when I was a kid, a movie called The Faculty came out. It was a horror film about an alien that went up your nose and like took over your body. And the only way to get rid of it was snorting cocaine out of a pen.
Oh God.
So this guy would sell cocaine in pens. So I remember we watched that movie and then all of a sudden everybody's snorting pixie sticks.
That's funny.
So, yeah,
I bet.
And this goes back, like I know we're talking about TV shows and stuff, but I don't know if you've ever heard of what's the dog's name? It's a superhero cartoon and it's a dog.
Cartoon?
Yeah. I'm trying to see what it is. It's
is it Bolt?
Huh?
Bolt?
No.
Or is it older?
Older, like Papa's era, like and Grandma's era, 60s and 70s. I don't know if it was Wonder Dog.
Oh, that one. I think I know what you're talking about.
He popped a pill and it would be like all psychedelic and rainbowy. Like that was like LSD back in the day. You know what I mean? You're promoting drugs. Yeah. That's what you were doing.
Yeah.
Promoting. It wasn't Hong Kong Phooey, was it? No. I don't remember.
Was it Crypto?
No, I think he had a U on his ring and his outfit.
Crypto's new. I didn't realize. Oh, no, it's not. There's some old ones too.
I think it was Underdog.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, Underdog. So Underdog, he got strong by opening up his ring. He would get his ring and pop it open, and there'd be a little pill in there, and he'd take it, and then it would like do a bunch of fancy colors, and then he was strong, and that like promoted like taking LSD, you know, psychedelics. Yeah. So
that's crazy. Back then.
Yeah. Well, people didn't understand that stuff was legal back then, so it wasn't like it was illegal. Back then. So the government was testing people with LSD to see the side effects. Charles Manson and those guys were part of that government test. No, I don't know if that's real. I'm just throwing that out.
That'd be crazy.
I'm pretty sure he was part of some government crap, but I'm not an expert on that. So, but have you ever watched Atypical on Netflix?
I'm trying to remember what it is. I've definitely heard of it. I haven't watched it. I don't think.
It's an American comedy drama. It takes place in Connecticut and focuses on the life of 18-year-old Sam Gardner, who is on the autistic spectrum. And basically it's like him having a relationship with a woman or with a girl, and he's obsessed with penguins. And it's actually a really good show. And it shows you how they could be, how a child in the spectrum is normal. He just has a different way of seeing and what he goes through. But it's a hilarious. I've
seen clips of it.
Yeah. It's a good show. It's only 4 seasons long, but it's really good. That's my favorite on Netflix. All time. If we're gonna talk all time, like you with Breaking Bad, mine would be The West Wing, and that's on HBO Max right now. No, it's a political drama about the president of the United States, and he's like a John F. Kennedy-esque type president, and it just pretty much him and the other supporting cast, like the character arcs are awesome. They're going through things that affect the world and everything. It's just awesome to watch it. So
that's
he's
cool.
Like John F. Kennedy, Bill Clinton-esque type person. I think he was a Democrat. For all the Democrats out there, I don't know. It's a good show. That's my all-time favorite show. It's 7 seasons long, and it pretty much goes through 8 years of the presidency. But it's I don't know. It's any let's put it this way. People that aren't into politics, it's still a good drama for somebody that's not into politics. Like they could still sit there and watch it. It's a pretty good one. What about Paramount Plus? Do you have a favorite show on there?
I don't know. I don't even know what's on there either.
So Paramount I would say anything Taylor Sheridan writes and directs. So, like Yellowstone.
Yeah.
He does a series 1883, which is a prequel to Yellowstone. And that is an awesome Western one season series that, like how you were talking about, you get to know a character. Like that's how good this one is. In just one season. Yeah, one season.
In one season, yeah, that's crazy. That's legit.
Yeah. So 1883 is just epic. And it just sets up the Yellowstone timeline. Yeah. I have Paramount Plus, so if you don't have that, I give you the login for that too.
You have everything. That's funny.
This is my thing. What about Peacock?
Yeah. The Office, 100%.
I agree. If you like The Office, you should watch Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I've heard people tell me Parks and Rec. They tell me, what's that vampire one that's like The Office?
Which one?
There's a vampire one that has like the same style of like the way they do the show is like The Office.
Vampire show that's like What We Do in the Shadows, right?
Yeah, that one. I've heard of that. Yeah.
That's on Hulu
People
and
say to
FX.
watch that. And then there's
Oh,
one
I've
more.
never even heard of it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm gonna have
yeah,
to
check
watch
it
that.
out. Let me know how it is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to
But yeah,
watch that for sure.
The Office is just legendary. It's a classic, like instant classic. It's so good.
Yeah, The Office. Dwight Schrute is my favorite character.
Right, true. Yep.
Yes. What about you?
Look.
Oh shit! You have.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hold on. Got a Dundee too. Yeah.
That is awesome. I sat through that series and said, "This is the dumbest show I've ever seen," and then I proceeded to watch it again. The whole
know
series,
that's
back to back.
When I started it, that's how I was too. I was like, wait a minute, this is weird. I was like, the first episode was like
series, right? It's like a docudrama, like is how they do it. It's just weird.
Yeah, it's like it's basically a fake documentary.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's like a film crew that's constantly recording this. It's just a normal everyday paper company, but it's like hilarious. Like their interactions, the characters in it, it's perfect. It's all perfect.
You can't have that show without Dwight, though. Without Dwight being there,
no,
and his
I don't think you can have that show without anyone that they have. I think they just got the perfect blend, like perfect.
And the actors are just like, they portray their characters so well, it's believable.
Yeah.
And I'm sure. So who can you relate to out of all the characters?
I don't know. That's a good question though.
What would you compare yourself to?
I would say, shoot, I don't know. I'd say definitely not Dwight, even though I like him. He's just such a weirdo.
An asshole in a nice way.
Yeah. He's hilarious though.
I gotta get my old back cushion because my ass smells. So excuse me while you're looking that up.
I was trying to think. Yeah, let me look at the characters.
Are you like an Oscar Nunez?
No,
you're not Oscar.
No. For those of you that don't know, Oscar is gay. Definitely not. Definitely not.
That's not why I said it, but I got a crap now. Try not to laugh. I forgot he was gay.
Really?
Yeah. I think.
Nah, he's
are you
smart.
Andy Bernard?
No, I'm not Andy either. No, I can't be Andy.
I'm more like Kevin Malone. I like Kevin.
Kevin Malone.
Yeah.
Kevin's good.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Yeah, I like Kevin. I think I'd be Kevin. I'm a little bit gullible. No, I don't know. Everybody that knows us is probably saying, Maybe you're more of a Phyllis.
Phyllis?
Yeah.
I don't know how it could be Phyllis. I don't know who I'd be, honestly. Like,
no.
Maybe
you're more like Daryl.
Daryl?
The warehouse guy.
I know who you're talking about. I might be like Daryl.
He's more
that
laid
might be
back.
A good one.
Yeah, you're more like Daryl. More laid back, fun loving.
Yeah, I could relate to Daryl. I could relate to Jim a little bit too.
Yeah.
On some parts of Jim.
Yeah.
Michael Scott is just hilarious.
Jim, that's Uncle Jay. Yeah, that's Uncle Jay. I forgot he is your uncle. That's Julian. Through and through is Jim.
Jim, you think so?
Yeah. Maybe a little Oscar, now that I remember that part of the character. But yeah, I think he's Jim. I think he's more Jim.
Who do you think's Michael Scott? Like that we
Steve
know.
Carell.
Yes, he's Steve Carell.
I don't know anybody that would be him out of all of us.
I'm trying to think.
I think your dad is more like Creed. Bratton.
Like Creed?
Yeah, the weird old man.
Yeah.
That's definitely your dad.
He's like asking the kids, he's like, you want to see a dead body?
Yeah, that's your dad right there. I don't know who would be the leader of the whole group.
Just
That
the
would be
way
like
he
Michael.
is too.
Yeah,
I can't think of who it would be either.
I don't know.
Uncle Roger might be like
Stanley.
kind of like no, I feel like he'd kind of be like Michael Scott. He's
You
kind of
think so?
crazy like him. He's
Yeah,
kind
but
of
he's
crazy
not
like him.
incompetent like Michael, though.
Yeah, that's true. He's not incompetent.
He's more like
he's just like crazy like him.
Yeah, he's crazy, but so is Stanley, though. Stanley has his moments. He doesn't let it out that often.
That's true. I don't know. He's not goofy at all, though. He's not
No.
really that goofy. Stanley isn't goofy enough.
No. What about
he could
Todd
be like
Packer then? Well, I'd probably be compared to Todd Packer more than anybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's you for sure. That's you.
That doesn't shut up.
That's you.
That doesn't know he's being an asshole. Yeah, I'm more of a Todd Packer. Yeah, I'd have to agree. Who would you say Kate is?
Kate is probably, let's see. That's a tough one. Who would Kate be?
Angel would be Jan.
Jan?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's evil.
Yeah. I don't think she's ever watched The Office, so I'm not worried about getting in trouble.
Oh yeah, you're good then.
Yeah. I don't know who Kate would be.
Me neither. She's Karen, like, yeah, that'd be a good one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She'd probably be like Karen.
Would Grandma Pauline be Meredith?
No, she'd be like Phyllis.
You think she'd be Phyllis?
Yeah.
The sweet one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean,
so who would be who would be Meredith then? Your stepmom?
My stepmom? Rachel? Oh, I don't know. No, she's not like that. I feel like my grandma Peggy would be Meredith.
You think? Well, she's kind of a slut, so I wouldn't say that.
No, everything besides that part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Meredith's like demeanor, I guess you could say. Like
like she looks
kind of crazy.
She's actually a sweetheart in the end. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Papa would be Robert, California.
Oh, Robert California.
Yeah,
that's
smooth. Just smooth with everything he does.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's a good one.
The Office is
or Bob Vance.
Yeah,
Bob Vance refrigeration.
Yeah, yep. Those are that's what I mean by The Office. Like you can relate to somebody and actually see yourself as that character. Like I could. Yeah. That is perfect. That's same with Parks and Rec. If you ever watch Parks and Rec, a lot of
watch it.
Mm-hmm. There's a movie out there now that we're talking about comparing people. Have you ever watched the movie The Heat?
The Heat. I don't think so.
It came out in 2013. It has Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock in it, and they're detectives.
Oh, wait, yeah. No, I have seen it. It's been a while, but yeah, I've seen it.
Anybody out there that is listening, you guys should watch The Heat, okay?
It's a funny
basically
one.
Melissa McCarthy's just like this psycho going 100 miles an hour at all times. I don't know where you could watch it. I know you could rent it on Amazon, but that is grandma through and through. 100% is her. Like she's in a
that's
man,
a good scene.
I wish you could throw the clip up where she's screaming at a guy saying, "Hey, asshole," and like climbing out of her car all stupid. Just going.
That's actually perfect for grandma.
Yes. When I was watching this movie, I rented it on Redbox. I start watching it and I had to pause it to call mom and tell her, Grandma Pauline, they stole your life and they stole your character and you need to call them and sue them. Because it was absolutely mom. Your Grandma Pauline. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's 100%.
I would agree.
Yeah. So anybody out there that has watched The Heat, that's Grandma Pauline. And thank goodness she doesn't know how to comment on these videos because she'd probably talk a lot of crap.
I know, right?
Yeah. You have Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah, I don't watch anything on it though.
Have you ever watched Freebie?
Freebie?
Yeah.
Like, I see.
It's an app within Amazon. You can get the app and it's completely free. It's called Freebie.
Oh,
So F
yeah,
R
no,
E M B
I've
E.
never used that.
They have a television show that just came out this year called Jury Duty. And
Oh, I
it's like,
heard about that.
yeah, it's one guy who
It looks
thinks
good.
it's real and everybody else is actors. And that is nonstop hilarious to watch
That
this
looks
guy.
good. That's a great idea.
Yes, it is epic. I can't wait till there's a second season with a new
What's
person
it
on
called
there.
again? Jury Duty?
Jury Duty. And it's on
I have to
Freebie.
watch
So,
that.
yeah, so if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it within the Prime Video app, or you can just download the app and create an account. But Jury Duty is like absolutely the best. So anybody out there that wants to watch a hilarious series that's a reality television show, it's Jury Duty. It's just so
That's
good.
great.
And he's such an all-around great guy. The main character, like you truly feel sorry for everybody he's with that has their own problems and stuff, because the guy truly cares about everybody. It's awesome. So besides The Office, I think this is another one that's up there that is memorable. I don't think you could top the first season, so I don't know how they could get any better, but definitely. The reason why I watch Peacock a lot is because of the WWE. I watch a lot of wrestling. And Survivor Series is this weekend, so I'll be watching that in War Games. I don't know if you watch any wrestling stuff.
Not WWE wrestling.
What about AEW? Any of that, or Ring of Honor, New Japan?
I don't think so.
No.
Nah.
I'm gonna have to find somebody that likes wrestling and put them on the show so we can educate you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that does though.
I'm trying to think. I think I do know a couple people. I feel like Carrick might. I'm not sure.
Oh, I think Carrick used to do. No, maybe it wasn't Carrick. I don't know. I thought he used to do like a WrestleMania thing, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
But Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, and WrestleManias are huge for me. So I barbecue for those. So
that's cool.
Those are my things. So Survivor Series, I'm just going to name a couple matches. I know you probably don't know who they are, but Gunther is going to, he's the Intercontinental Champion. He's going to fight The Miz. And yes, I know it's not real, but I'm still going to say they're fighting. Rhea Ripley is going to go against Zoe Stark. And then they're going to do the War Games match. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and Randy Orton is coming back. He's going to have his first return in over a year. And they're going to go against the Judgment Day, which is Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. So Rey Mysterio, do you know who that is?
Yeah.
His son Dominic wrestles now in the WWE.
Oh, really?
Yep. JD McDonough and Drew McIntyre are all going to be on a team against each other. There's a women's matches. I could care less about them though, and not because they're women, just because it's the same every time. Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Shotzi, Becky Lynch against Damage Control. It's like same moves every time, same botches every time. So, but it'll probably be fun to watch because they're finally doing War Games with Survivor Series again. So, just thought I'd mention that. Trying to think. So you have your favorite series of all time. What's the worst TV series you've ever watched?
That's tough. I don't know. I feel like if it was bad, I'd probably just stop on the first episode.
So you've never watched one that was horrible all the way through?
Let me think. What? I can't think of what I would say for that. Like nothing comes to mind really.
No.
Nuh-uh. Do you have one?
You know, I've watched a lot of TV. A lot of TV. I don't know. I would say Ren and Stimpy would probably be the worst. Or
I watched that.
Those are like the worst.
I watched some of that. I guess if some cartoons, maybe, actually, I might have.
Yeah.
I could maybe think of some cartoons that I've watched that were bad. I don't know.
What do you think of South Park?
South Park. I haven't watched it much, but from what I see, I like.
Do you?
Yeah, I think I would like it.
We used to watch them from Blockbuster Video. I don't know if you know
Yeah.
what a Blockbuster is.
No, I do. Yeah, that place is OG. That's legendary right there.
They had so like they did
So
a
going there all the
parody
time.
in the first series. It was so it was like Godzilla, but it was Barbara Streisand, so they called it Mega Streisand. So that was one of the things that they did in the first 7 episodes. It was pretty good. There was a Nintendo 64 game that was awesome.
All their games are good, I've heard. Like The Stick of Truth and
the Fractured Butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovey plays that a lot. So if we're going to talk video games, that's one of those games that is free on the PlayStation Plus plan, the Essentials, I think.
Okay.
But the Fractured Butthole is a pretty good one. And I think that's one of his favorites because he plays it over and over again.
Yeah, I'll have to play
games
that.
Are pretty good. Any other shows you want to mention that you like, or movies or anything?
I like Impractical Jokers a lot. That's not like a cinematic show. That's like a prank show.
Yeah, reality show. I haven't watched it.
You have it?
I've seen a bunch of clips and I crack up and I always send like text messages to Angel. I want to watch this, and then I never do.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's pretty funny. Yeah. They're just guys, like a group of friends, and they literally are just like, "Hey, go do this, or you lose." So
really,
so they go through like these rounds, and they'll do different challenges. So like, for example, there's most commonly the ones they do the most are like do and say what you're told. So the 3 guys will be like in the back, like in some, I don't know, some studio room or whatever. And they're just talking through like a little mic in the dude who's actually doing this stuff in his ear. And then they just make them do stupid stuff, pretty much, like embarrassing stuff. Yeah. And then they have other rounds where they do challenges like like they do 1v1 challenges. So like they call them Joker versus Joker. And then they'll have like, I'll use names. So let's say Sal and Murr, those are 2 of the Jokers. They'll have a battle to see who can like put the most pencils in someone's pocket or something like random. And they're just like people shopping in the store, minding their own business, and they're all trying to like sneak pencils in their pocket. But they just do random stuff like that. And whoever loses that episode, they have a punishment and they have to do it or else they're kicked off the show.
Really?
So, yeah. So they always do the punishment. It's horrible. Like they make them do such bad stuff. Like
I'm going to have to watch it.
Very cringy. Yeah. Like Murr is deathly afraid of heights, like hates them. They made him skydive.
Really?
They do. Yeah.
Oh, forget that. I couldn't do that. That's awesome.
They make him do stuff that's like really tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's funny.
I can't think of Longmire. That's a good series. It's like a Western style, but modern sheriff's
okay.
Suspense, true crime kind of thing. That's pretty good. I think it was on A&E at one time or AMC, and then it got canceled and Netflix bought the rights to it. So they finished the series off on the 5th season. It was pretty good. That's a good one. I don't know. That's all I could think of right now. I pretty much watch the same shows over and over again. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. We pretty much said my favorites, kind of, I think. Breaking Bad, Rick and Morty, Impractical Jokers, and The Office. I'm pretty sure those are like
your
my
all-time
favorites.
Yeah. Those are pretty good.
So I don't know if I'm missing any. I probably am, but
we have another episode we can talk about it on. Yeah. What any plans for next week? You got plans coming up? It's a holiday season. Besides asking Santa for a griddle, is there anything else?
We got an in-house tournament at the gym next month.
Do you?
So
when is it?
The 16th.
The 16th.
Yeah. So we should try to do something on the podcast for that. Maybe get some competitors on, get them talking trash, maybe call their shots.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
definitely. That would be fun. And then I'm gonna have to get some time off of work so I could go.
Go commentate or something, or
Definitely. That would be fun.
that'd be cool.
So I'll have to put in for it tonight so I could try to get it up.
Yeah, December 16th.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put it in.
Saturday.
That'll be fun. If somebody wanted to watch it, where are they going to be able to watch it?
I'll post it on my YouTube channel, the Uke BJJ on YouTube. I think we leave a link in the description usually, so it'll be down there in the description. But yeah, that's where you guys can watch it. I'll either live stream it or post a replay. I'm not sure. I think I'll probably live stream it this time because I feel like I have a pretty good setup now, so I think I'll probably live stream it.
Okay, that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun.
We're gonna do it's gonna be cool because we're gonna do class versus class. So
the 5 a.m.
we're gonna have the
11 a.m. like those classes.
Yeah. So all the classes, even the kids class, they're gonna do like the white belt kids versus the advanced kids.
Yeah.
Which sounds wrong, but the white belt kids, most of them work harder than the advanced kids because the advanced kids are like, they're like, oh, I'm a colored belt already, like whatever. And the white belt kids are trying to work to get there. So they're like, we're trying to make it a wake up call for the advanced kids kind of. Yeah. But we decided to do it with the adult class too. So we're doing the morning class versus probably the lunch and night class combined because lunch class is really small.
Yeah. What about super fights? You got any right now?
I don't have any super fights planned yet, but I could probably get some if some people wanted to do some. I could definitely fit those on.
I'd like to see your dad and Carrick go at it.
That'd be a good one if they could not injure each other.
Yeah. I'd like to see that one.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
I'm trying to think. You and Josh would be a good one too.
Yeah, we've done that before. We've had a couple, not like recently, but
yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I'll put in for it tonight if I can get there.
Nice. Yeah, I hope you can make it because it's always fun.
Yeah, that's cool though. That's pretty cool. That's my birthday weekend. Well, my birthday's on that Tuesday, I think. The 19th. I don't know how old I am. I'm in my 30s. So I'm a year and a half younger than your dad. So however old he is, I'm just underneath that.
What is he, like 30? I don't remember, honestly.
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
Never remember his own age.
I like to disappear on my birthday and not answer my phone just because I'm getting old. I don't like to even be told I'm happy or like happy birthday or anything. So
that's funny.
I still ask Angel for something every year. So, I haven't asked her for anything yet. So we'll see. But, I'll try to get over there and make sure I have some time off so I could go. That'll be cool to see it and be part of it, just watching everything. So
cool. Yeah. Yeah, the live stream should be good this time. So make sure you guys check that out.
Yeah, definitely.
December 16th.
Yeah, we'll have to keep plugging it in here though, so they know. That's the other thing we don't plug in enough is if you guys like this, like it and subscribe, because the more subscribers we get, the more likes we get, the more comments we get, whether they're positive or negative. Throw some comments in there. It'll help us grow into a bigger channel eventually. So maybe we should be saying that at the beginning, but whatever. Definitely need that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we definitely don't do that enough, but I don't know. People appreciate it, I guess.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Somebody commented on the dog food video saying they're looking for dogs and horses. So biscuits or treats. I actually have a dog treat recipe I could do one on. So
nice.
It'll be cool. I have to throw that in there on the list of stuff to do.
Yeah, you should do that.
You have any big pre-holiday plans yet besides the in-house tournament? Are you doing like any Secret Santas or like toy drives or anything like that?
We're doing a Secret Santa with the coaches. We do it every Christmas every year. Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be pretty cool.
What about toy drive? Did you guys do anything like that this year?
Yeah, Josh just donated a bunch of toys like the other day, actually.
Really?
Like literally a couple of days ago, he
Really?
donated a big box of toys. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know that's a big thing for him. He loves doing that every year. So
Yeah, he
did he
does. He
donate them
likes
to the police department?
Yeah, it's
their
on their
cage run?
Facebook page, actually. They posted
Is
it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. Anything else?
Not that I could think of, no.
No,
Pretty sure.
we're doing. I'm not going to participate in it, but the kids are. An Angel, they're going to do ugly sweaters, so they'll be doing that.
That's fun.
Yeah, so I'll get some pictures so we can put them up of their
Okay.
ugly sweaters. Lovey's with his mom right now till the 4th. So hey, son, even though he's never watched a single episode, because Eleanor watches every episode, so I know
she can tell him.
Yeah,
She'll tell him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Eleanor, tell your punk brother I said watch this episode. Damn it! But we're gonna do ugly
She'll be in the
sweaters.
comments. She'll be like, "All right, we'll do."
I told him, but he already forgot. That's what she's gonna say. He's talking about Fortnite. He'll be back on the 4th, and then we're gonna do ugly sweaters, and then make cookies and do gingerbread houses and all that festive stuff. I'm not a big Christmas guy, so I got to make the best of it, and for the kids. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll talk more as we go, like what happens and stuff. And I'm sure I'll have even better shirts as we go. This one I got on sale, so I don't know. Here, look at that.
Barbie.
Yeah. $9 on a Black Friday sale at Target, so couldn't beat it.
Nice.
I don't care if it says Barbie. My breasts fill it out pretty well, so I'm okay with it. That's pumpkin pie, guys. That's all it is pumpkin pie. Get shaped like this.
Yep.
So I don't have anything else. So you ready for the weekly advice?
Yep, let's do it.
I'm going to quote Ted Lasso because it's my show right now, and basically, taking on a challenge is a lot like riding a horse. If you're comfortable while you're doing it, you're probably doing it wrong. So
yeah, that's a good one.
Be easy. So there you go.
That's some legit advice right there.
Yeah, finally, right? It only took 5 episodes.
That's a real good one. I like it.
That guy hits me right here, man. Gets me right here every time. So it's a pretty good show. I'm telling you, do that subscription. It's only 30 days. You could go into your settings right after you subscribe and cancel the subscription, and they'll still give you the 30 days. There's a couple good shows on there you'll like. So
cool.
I'm sure you'll like them. So. Other than that, I guess that's it for this week, and then I'll see you next week for the next one. Then, huh? All right. Hopefully
we'll be back next week.
Yeah, see who we get on for next week, and kind of.
I'll get someone on next week. Yeah.
See what they say, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
Well, nice seeing you. See you next week.
See you guys. Peace.
Yep.